Big Meech. Oh God, Big Meech just started streaming? For what? Like, what's the purpose? Why is Big Meech streaming and look, Meech won't even stream, right? Let's talk about Ray J. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Sauce Walker, right? And Ray J. We'll get into it on the stream. First of all, Sauce Walker's streaming career will be short-lived. He will be doing streams with 5 to 6, 7, 8 people in there, right? He will go to war with no jumper. Listen, they got the same kind of fan base, which is none, right? Both of them are only popular from who they hang with, right? I'm keeping it real. Sauce Walker is popular for his girls, and Adam 22 is popular for being like a girl, right? So it's all the same but different, right? But let's jump down into it, right? Listen, so he will go on the stream. He will get into it with Ray J. Ray J will have a problem with him and immediately...
Welcome to Rap Dash, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me.
Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. Ray J. No, listen, my desk is full, right? Listen, a lot of times y'all see me do this and y'all won't see me do this when my desk ain't full. But this particular time, I got a full desk. Yeah, I swear to God, mama, because Ray J then came up again. Him and Sauce Walker. Listen, I'm gonna say this. This what happened is kind of like crazy, and we gonna jump right into that, right? I swear to God, mama. Big Meech. Oh God, Big Meech just started streaming? For what? What's the purpose? Why is Big Meech streaming and look, Meech won't even stream, right? Listen, I'm trying to figure that out, right? But before we figure all that out, let's talk about Ray J. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Sauce Walker, right? And Ray J. We'll get into it on the stream, right? Listen, I know the stream I'm talking about. The only stream that's viral, right? Castanet back, but I'm not seeing him in the algorithm. I think he need to hire some more clippers, right? But listen, all the clippers belong to AB and Dean. You know that because you see him everywhere. Let me tell you how it is. There's no such thing as viral, right? What happened is this. Oh, let me put my mask on, right? Listen, what happened is this, right? I'm good? Great. Listen, what happened is this, right? They have people clipping their stuff. And look, this is perfectly legal, right? And this was started by Andrew Tate, right? What Andrew Tate did was this. Andrew Tate figured out a way to upload all his content into one place and let people clip it up and earn money, right? So once he started doing that, Clippers started making money. And Clippers is a full-time job because Clippers actually push the content viral, right? So AB and Dean got a lot of clippers, right? So if you're doing content, first thing you need to do is get you some clippers. Game. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks, right? Listen, so Sauce Walker will go on AB stream. Now, first of all, Sauce Walker's streaming career will be short-lived. He will be doing streams with 5 to 6, 7, 8 people in there, right? He will go to war with no jumper. Listen, they got the same kind of fan base, which is none, right? Both of them are only popular from who they hang with, right? I'm keeping it real. Sauce Walker is popular for his girls, and Adam 22 is popular for being a girl, right? So it's all the same but different, right? But let's jump down into it, right? Listen, so he will go on the stream. He will get into it with Ray J. Ray J will have a problem with him and immediately get to dissing him on the stream, right? Sauce Walker will hear about it. Sauce Walker will say something to Ray J. Ray J won't say nothing in his face. Ray J will leave the stream, right? Listen, when Ray J leave, a problem comes. And there's the problem. So Ray J basically looked at the thing and said basically Sauce Walker's a H-O-E. Now, why would he do that for? Why would he call Sauce Walker a name when you was just what Sauce Walker could have said anything you wanted to say? Let me tell y'all why. Y'all didn't know this. See, Sauce Walker got a thing, right? He got a thing to where he think he can get $600 a zip. Right? He got that thing. He think if he put somebody's name on there and attach it to something, then he gonna get extra money for it. Cause Sauce Walker really broke. I keep telling y'all this. Nobody won't believe that Sauce Walker broke. I don't care who don't believe that Sauce Walker broke. But just Reggae said, he didn't even put no money, donate no money, or give no money to the chat. Listen, I ain't giving no money to the chat neither. So call me broke too. Right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if it's a thing to actually give money to the chat. I don't know. Listen, I don't have a chat. I don't do live streaming, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. I was gonna do live streaming, but it takes too much time. For me, I ain't got all that time to give nobody, right? For no money in exchange, right? Because listen, it's something going on with streaming because everybody is streaming and they getting paid to stream. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? Every time something, welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. Listen, when you grandfather in something, you always get paid first. When YouTube first hit, everybody that hit YouTube first became millionaires really fast, right? Same thing with distro. Everybody started distroing first, make money really fast. The same thing going over at everything else, at Kick, at Twitch, all these streaming sources, right? Because the thing is, they need to find a way to run ads through your content, right? Listen, we're not getting paid for our content. Nobody cares about our content, right? We're getting paid for our influence, right? And our influence help us influence other products and services, right? I'm gonna tell you this, man, because like, listen, everybody that watch my content, they watch it for free, right? Unless you subscribe to it. If you subscribe to it, then you pay an extra fee to me and I appreciate it, right? But unless you subscribe to it, my content is totally free. It won't cost you nothing, right? I'm gonna say this. When it comes to Reggae and Sauce Walker, nothing is free, right? Everything you do will cost you, right? And this just cost Reggae something. I guarantee you Reggae can't go to Houston, right? He want to say Sauce Walker real name and all this. He can't go to Houston. He probably can't go to Chicago because Sauce Walker from both. Listen, I'm keeping it real. Sauce Walker from Chicago and he from Houston. I don't know, right? You see Sauce Walker down there in Houston, he was hanging with no other than Honeycomb Crazy. Brazy. All right, Honeycomb Brazy. And Honeycomb Brazy did some weird stuff. Listen, you around Sauce Walker, they're supposed to be rich, right? He said he got his YouTube stole, he needed $100 grand, and he gotta pay the courts or he gonna go back to jail. He ready to get ready to go back to jail then. Go to jail then. Ain't nobody giving you no $100 grand. $100 grand ain't no money, but who giving it to you? And why you ain't got $100 grand? Why you got 100,000 followers and you ain't got $100 grand? Why you sell over 100,000 albums and you ain't got $100 grand? Why you do 100,000 days in jail and ain't got $100 grand? You see that starting to make sense? You did everything in the hundreds of thousands, but you ain't got $100 grand. How you gonna do everything in the hundreds of thousands and ain't got $100 grand? Stop playing on me. Listen, Honeycomb Brazy, no money crazy. Yeah, no money crazy. I'm going no money crazy. Listen, I'm just gonna tell y'all something. It ain't no way everybody know your name and you ain't got no change. Listen, the only reason why Pepsi got money because everybody know Pepsi. The only reason why Coca-Cola got some money because everybody know Coca-Cola. The only reason people go to YouTube and watch videos because everybody know YouTube. What they tell you, Honeycomb Brazy? You shouldn't have sold your name. Yeah, you don't know. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks, right? The money is the brand, right? That's why they pay for it. That's why they pay you the money and take your likeness. That's why you can't use the name Honeycomb Brazy on nothing. You can't put it on no cereal. You can't put it on nothing but a coffin. I mean, you can't even order a pizza in that name. Stop playing with me. You better not order a pizza in that name. Because I'm gonna say this. One thing about the industry, they buy your name. They buy your rights. So, Honeycomb Brazy in that situation, and everybody stay in that situation. But just like a lot of people were saying, and you know, got to say about Sauce Walker and his old Bentley, right? Two-door Bentley, disappreciating Bentley, right? Listen, I don't know if Bentley disappreciate, I ain't got one, right? Listen, I don't got one with 2 doors or 4. So I can't tell you if a Bentley disappreciate, but evidently it's a baby mama car. Because This was Ray Gates. That car ain't nothing. It depreciate with value. And listen, I don't buy things like that. Everybody know I don't have a car, right? Like, oh, you ain't got a car? No, I don't have a car. I walk where I gotta go, and if it's too far to walk, I get a ride. And if I can't get a ride, I hitchhike. I'm keeping it real. Listen, but it's like this. I don't want a car because it's a liability, right? Listen, I'm gonna buy a car when that new car from Elon Musk come out. You know what I'm talking about? Taxi car. They only sold one, and it's in Texas, right? So when that come out, and it's 30,000. That motherfucker gonna make me 30,000 real quick, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, cool. If the car making you money, you keep the car. But if the car losing you money, I don't want the car. I don't want nothing that lose me money, right? Listen, now you got Ray Gay playing with you. And listen, everybody knows Sauce Walker, the man in Houston, right? But if you the man in Houston, how you gonna let Brandy brother talk to you like that, right? No, it ain't good. And I know you're gonna blow up and try to, saying on him and say something because you very emotional. Everybody knows Sauce Walker emotional, right? A pimp with no hoes is emotional, right? Listen, I know this. I interviewed the pimp. Probably play a pimp at the end of the video. I don't know. I don't know if I'm play the pimp or not. I might pay the pimp. I may not pay the pimp. But Sauce Walker's a lost pimp, right? Because you lost all your product. When you lose your product, you lose your mind. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't know what a Bentley costs. You gotta ask Ray Gay. Ray Gay, no. Listen, this can actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. The main one, it lets you access up to $750 before you get your paycheck, if you qualify, right? With Current, you get 4 features, like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, right? The bill card. I swear to God, my mama. Paycheck advance is my favorite. But if you focus on building credit, or you just want a smoother way to manage your money, this app handles everything. I actually like the app myself. That's why I partner with them. And right now, they giving my supporters $75 to anyone that sign up using this QR code and my link. Just scan it. If you scan this QR code, it'll take you straight to where you can create your account. Just go through the normal setup process. Enter your information. Order your Current card. After you complete those steps, an option gonna pop up. Enter the promo code 607UNC. It unlocks a $75 bonus for free. Again, that's up to $750 early before you get your paycheck, if you qualify, and a chance to get $75 bonus. Stop playing on me. And look, that bonus is good, but somebody else need a bonus, and that's Jay-Z, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? Okay, Sauce. All right, Sauce. Enough is enough, Sauce. Listen, enough sauce. When is enough sauce, right? When do enough sauce become enough, right? Because everybody too sauced up, right? Listen, when it comes to this, I'm like, why did Ray Gay just say that Sauce Walker retired from streaming? How can you retire from something you never started? Listen, I got no problem. Everybody like, why you talking about Sauce Walker so bad? I'm not talking about Sauce Walker bad. I have no problem with Sauce Walker. What I'm trying to do is tell y'all that when you go around looking for problems, you become the problem. Because when you try to say you a teacher, because he say he teaches people how to do stuff, then you become the lesson. Every teacher becomes the lesson, right? And he taught me a valuable lesson for trying to teach me, right? The lesson is never become a pimp, because a pimp gonna always be broke and depend on the girl, right? And I don't want to depend on feminine energy, right? Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of people like depending on feminine energy. A lot of people like that. A lot of people think, that's a good life. And if you like that, be my guest. Do what you do with the women. I don't care. I don't mind. It's not mine, right? It got nothing to do with me. Whatever y'all decide to do, y'all decide to do. But if you ain't gonna gift the chat, why you on the chat for? I mean, if this is a thing to gift the chat. I don't know. If Dilly is the thing to gift the chat because Ray Gay making a big old fuss about it, right? Don't make a big fuss about it, right? Don't make a big fuss about it. But if everybody gonna fuss about it, let them fuss about it. But everybody wanna make a big fuss about it. But y'all know me. I'm Mr. Don't make a big fuss about it. Everybody know that. Don't make a big fuss about it. But, it all starts where it ended at, right? It started online. Hopefully it's gonna end online. And hope people don't line up for them $600 zips, right? As long as don't nobody buy that. Because if people buy that, I'm gonna look at that like that gotta be something that just can't be that can't be good, man, right? And everything not good, and it's not good for Dirk, because Dirk about to be hurt. It's gonna hurt. Listen, first of all, before I get into Bonnie, I want to say this. Stop the troll pictures, right? Listen, I've been seeing the troll pictures about India floating around, right? Like India left Dirk, right? Listen, everybody know what India is doing, but India will not put it on the internet, right? And listen, if she's doing something, if she's not doing something, whatever she's doing is her business, right? But people on the internet expect people to leave people with millions so fast. No, they gonna lie first. They gonna lie good. They're not gonna put it on the internet like that. You ain't gonna catch India slipping on the internet like that. You're not gonna do that, because right now she's still accepting the calls whenever he called. You know what I'm saying? And Dirk probably got a little jack up in there, right? He probably got a cell phone. More than likely, he got a cell phone. So more likely, he calling all day long, checking on them, because I know, god dang on me, even when you in the feds, you know what I'm saying? It's people they can get you together for the things that you need. So Dirk probably get a lot of things he need from the free world. He just can't get the free world, right? But I don't know. His girl not free. I don't think she doing this or all the internet stuff. They're circulating around about what she do. I don't know what y'all think she do, but I don't think that she'd do that to Dirk. As a matter of fact, I checked. Right? Yeah, I had to check on it. And I called some people that know, and everybody told me no, it's not valid. Y'all know I'm OTF, right? I know Duty Low, right? Listen, y'all know I know Duty Low, right? And I hit Duty Low, right? And I asked Duty Low. If y'all don't believe me, y'all can check the interview I did with Duty Low on my Streets Unplugged page. We was talking about it. We had a long talk about India. So I don't say nothing that I don't know. Everything I say, believe me, I know. And I show. And I tell you for sure. I can't hold water. I'm a snitch, right? Yeah, I gotta tell. Listen, I tell on everything. Everything I know, I tell. I'm here to create, right? But I'm gonna say this. OTL Vonnie, listen, allegedly had access to Dirk money, right? And spent it, right? Spent it on a wedding ring for a girl, right? I'm keeping it real, right? They say he getting married. And they say he using Dirk money to do it. Allegedly, Dirk like to pay people not to do nothing. So, he probably got paid a little money not to snitch, right? But in return, he still snitched. And in return, he still spent that money. That's how it go. It ain't gonna go no different than that. How do you think it's gonna go, right? If, in fact, you are the one that did it. I'm gonna keep it real, right? If you did it, you done it. And if you did it, you done it. Go to jail for it. Who cares that everybody should snitch? I believe in snitching, right? I believe in snitching if a person is getting you to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do for some money. Try to bribe me with some money. Try to bribe me with survival, right? You bribe me with survival, I'm gonna survive for that moment, and when it's time to survive again, I'm gonna choose you for survival. That's how I go, right? We're gonna wrap that. Well, we expose the industry and its tricks, right? You get hit by the industry, right? They want to survive. They get you. You leech on to somebody else. They want to survive. You get them. Everybody's still in survival mode because everybody need everybody to be okay, just to survive. Dirk need a label, right? Dirk homies need them, right? His homie family need them. It's a line of needy people, right? That need each other to make it work. But I'm gonna tell you this: is one person right, or entities, should I say, that can cut the cords, keep all the money, and never see Dirk again. And that's the industry, right? Because they own, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. These thoughts are not owned by nobody, right? These thoughts run in the pool of like thoughts. So everybody get the same thoughts. But when you grab them and make them your own, they should be yours, right? But the label like to hold them thoughts. I'm talking about them thoughts, I'm talking about the music, I'm talking about your creation. And they want to get money off your creation, right? You are batterying them, right? You are the battery for their profit, right? A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know that we shouldn't sell our creation, right? Our creation that we create should simply be for us, right? But a lot of artists are selling it. Listen, and there's nothing wrong with leasing it, getting it back, leasing it, getting it back, and using it to move forward. But deliberately selling it where you can't use it, I think it's something no artist should do, right? I think that any artist that's doing that need to find another way, because that's not the way. A lot of people probably think that's the way, and a lot of people are like, yo, I can do it that way, and I can make it. But every artist you done seen try to do it that way really ain't make it, right? You can do it like Dolph. Dolph was half independent and half not because he had distribution, right? A lot of ways you can do this, man, but you got to make sure you do it the correct way, right? And don't be like Quavo, right? Quavo got a problem with Pooh. You remember I said his name, Pooh. Take the shiesty off, right? But what's Quavo's problem with Pooh, right? Listen, I don't know. He took to the internet. He told Pooh Shiesty to get it back in blood. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We seen the tape. We talked about the tape. Gucci Man was not afraid. I don't know. Look like he just told for a business thing because, you know, the contract, right? The lawyers find out, right? They got to tell you got to do what you got to do because you got to stop this contract. But let me tell you this. This is what Pooh Shiesty's lawyer said, right? Ex-lawyer. The government got to prove that he was going to use it for that because he didn't ever file the paperwork. What does he mean? I mean, the intent is there. I mean, listen, I don't think people understand. They don't got to prove crime. They got to prove intent, right? The intent is there. They had the contract. They had Gucci sign it. They don't got to sign it over to nobody else. The intent is all they need. A lot of people don't know this. If you're in the streets, understand this. It's not the crime, right? It's the intention, right? When they can prove the intent, they prove the crime. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think that they got to prove the crime, right? But Rollo, I don't know about his crime, but his crime, oh my God, this time it ain't pretty. It ain't never pretty for Atlanta. Snitch Atlanta, gay Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta, right? Listen, it's never pretty for Atlanta. Every time you look up, somebody from Atlanta got their mouth open. I'm keeping it real. And listen, I like Atlanta. The first time I left St. Louis, I went to Atlanta. Atlanta the first place you go to. Atlanta not even called out of town. If you're going to Atlanta, you don't tell them you're going out of town. You tell them you're going to Atlanta. Because Atlanta is everybody home. If you got melanin in your skin, Atlanta is not out of town. If you tell me you're going out of town and tell me you're going to Atlanta, I'm going to look at you. Atlanta is not out of town. Atlanta is not no vacation. Listen, I'm keeping it real. I don't care where you from. I don't care if you live 5 days away from Atlanta. Atlanta is not a vacation spot. Atlanta is just Atlanta. So, what goes on in Atlanta stays in Atlanta. But listen, we seen on the internet when first Rollo, supposedly runner, was like he made $1 million a week and only paid him a little bit. Here's the thing. I didn't think that was true. I was like, I know ain't nobody on the internet talking about, you know, stuff like this so easily. But then Rollo came back and confirmed what he was saying. And he confirmed what he was saying strictly for clout, right? Because of people could say, oh yeah, you moving all this money, all this work, all this whatever you're moving. But name one major dealer in the black community that didn't fold in the end. They all folded in the end. But tapes then popped up, right? And listen, these tapes been popped up, gang. Listen, I don't know if y'all heard these tapes, but Rollo's on these tapes, and he was talking about the proffer that he had, right? Listen, if y'all don't know, a proffer is when you agree to talk to the government. So you agree to get a government information in exchange for a time cut, but you don't get the time cut for the proffer. You get the time cut if they use the information. Allegedly, right? He was saying he knew about a lot of drugs, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of homicides, but he didn't go through with it, right? If you don't go through with it, are you still considered a snitch for taking a proffer, right? The guy on the phone was like basically alleging to the fact that Rollo know the rules. You know the rules, you're not supposed to talk to the government. The moment you talk to the government, you automatically a snitch. But y'all watch Thug break the rules, right? So I don't know about the rules. It ain't no new rules, right? The streets is not dead. They are switched location. I'm about to introduce y'all to the new streets. I got the new streets. Everybody don't know this, right? Because I ain't brought the new streets to the forefront, right? But listen, I got the new streets, the India of the streets. I got it, right? And I'm about to bring it back out to the world, right? Because the streets that lost its morals and its principles and its values. The streets don't value shit, right? So I got the new streets. I'm about to introduce y'all to the new YNs, right? And they be out soon, gang. I'm keeping it real. Y'all don't know about this, but Rello, we know about you. We know what you did. We know what you said, right? We heard it. It ain't cool. It ain't cool for most of y'all to end up snitching when y'all know that y'all done advocated for not snitching. Y'all done stood up and said y'all will never snitch, gang. You took your shahada, you became a Muslim, you prayed to the east with your butt up, right? Ain't no, listen, anybody that pray to their east with their butt up, I know they got a possibility to be a snitch, because why your butt up for? Right? A lot of people do a lot of things, what your butt up for? So I don't know. So that be kind of like throwing me off. When your butt be up, I kind of know you gonna tell something. Yeah, you gonna tell. I'm for real. Because your butt up. No, I'm for real. No, listen. It be people like this, right, that always try to influence the youth not to tell, to crash out, to die, right? And people like Pooh Shiesty look up to people like this and they end up going to jail for a long time and not getting out, right? A lot of people do that. A lot of people go to jail a long time and not get out. But one person got out is Big Meech, right? Listen, I just interviewed Big Meech Selly, right? And I'm going to put that out later too, but Big Meech started a stream. And I can't believe he started a stream. Like I told y'all, they paying people to stream. But his son got a problem with it, right? Yeah. Lil Meech like, man, it's fucking up your brand. You shouldn't be streaming. We supposed to be rich. Why are you streaming for money? We supposed to have all the money. Because y'all broke. That's why. Because Big Meech ain't got no money. Because y'all got to see this. The government won't let you out if you got money. The government let him out because he was broke. The government only let you out when you work for him. The government let you out because he's probably cooperating. I don't know if he cooperating. I don't know if he is snitch. I don't know what Big Meech is doing, but I know Cuffy is still in jail, right? And listen, y'all don't know Cuffy. I'm going to tell y'all about Cuffy. Cuffy is from St. Louis, right? Cuffy was locked up by the authorities. Cuffy is claiming that Big Meech set him up with 200 bricks, right? Cuffy is serving 40 years in jail, set up by Tavy Owens. Cuffy alleged to the fact that Tavy Owens, who also sold and owns Big Meech life rights, set him up with the plug. The plug ended up being the police. He ended up getting time, right? Blue Da Vinci was also known and connected with Tammy, right? But listen, all we know is Cuffy's serving all his time in jail, right? He's trying to speak on it, right? 50 Cent released a story talking about Big Meech, right? It's supposed to have been the type of cooperation where, you know, Tammy Owens was setting people up for Meech so Meech can keep his name and, he can get the time cut. Now, for everybody that's wondering, that does happen in the feds, right? That's a normal thing in the feds, right? In the feds, they got a line that you can call, and y'all can exchange snitch information, right? Basically, if you know somebody, I can get information, you can snitch on them, and I can snitch on somebody you know. That way, on the case, it won't be nobody you know. The feds got that, and they got it going on right now, so I don't know if y'all know that. So there's a lot of different ways to snitch, right? So, but when it comes to Big Meech, did he snitch on Cuffy? I don't know. I can't say. I'm from St. Louis. I got to tell Cuffy's side, right? I got to tell Cuffy's side, because if I don't tell Cuffy's side, it's like, why? If I don't tell Cuffy's side, it's basically like, I agree with what's going on. I can't say I agree or disagree, right? But I can say this. When it comes to Cuffy, when it comes with everything that's going on, he not happy about it, right? But he still got $1 million houses in St. Louis. He's still getting money. Allegedly, he alluded to the fact that he started BMF. He said he gave Big Meech the first million that Big Meech had to go to the plug, right? Listen, and this man's still a millionaire, right? But I don't know if he's still a millionaire, but he got $1 million house still in St. Louis. His daughter and them live in it, right? So he's still taking care of the family, right? So whatever going on. But I'm gonna say this, Big Meech, you need to holler at him. I told you before, you need to holler at him, right? You on his live, you live stream, you need to holler at him. He said you had the phone. Listen, he alluded to the fact that he had a phone while he was in jail. He said he was talking to Meech. He said as soon as he got locked up, Big Meech didn't talk to him no more, right? And the phone disappeared, right? Listen, my uncle got locked up like that. I don't know if y'all know my uncle from St. Louis named Italian Snake, right? He got locked up right now, but he ended up dying in the feds. But he ended up getting locked up for the same shit. He was in the workhouse in the jail. He got a phone. He was talking about killing the prosecutor on the phone. He was only supposed to be in jail for a gun case. You know, he had an ex-felon in possession, but he had to have a gun. So they caught him with the gun. He had ex-felon in possession for they get 10 years, and they end up giving him over 30, and he ended up dying in jail over his own mistakes, right? So you can do stuff, right? A lot of times people understand is intervening with the situation, not taking the punishment for it, can give you a worse punishment. Sometimes you got to accept what you do and take whatever universe got for you, right? Because it's all just an experience. It ain't nothing that you got to do forever. But you can make that experience last longer. You can make it last forever and ever. Oh. Swear to God, mama. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. Listen, artists, pay attention. I know y'all trying to get y'all music heard. Everybody is doing what they're doing, but Worldwide Hustle is back. And we back at full effect, gang. I want everybody to get a chance to get their music heard. So if you need to get your song played or you need to do a mic drop, you need to tap in with me, right? We got a lot of stuff going right now. The mic drops is going, the videos is going. Right now, right? I could preview a video at the end of this. I think I'm going to preview Devo video at the end of this. Matter of fact, I'm going to preview Devo video at the end of this, right? And I want y'all to check this out, bro. But if you need to get your video played, right, you need to hit me at 314-201-7104. You need to send a text, right? Listen, to get your video played on Rap That Shit, it's $369. To come to the Content House, right, and do it in person with the mic drop is $9.99, right? Listen, we're only taking 3 people, right? We got 3 people. We got a spot for 3 people. We just recorded one, so we got 2 more slots open. By the time this come out, I don't know if no slots gonna be open, just to be honest with you. But if you want to check, text 314-201-7104, and here go Devo on GDB Vice Lord on Larry David. Stop playing with me. Devo out of St. Louis.
Hoping that I win again. I've been closing on this job, might have to sin again. I've been out here every day chasing a dividend. Got me stuck off in the church, breaking down bricks of fin. I get so damn high, I pour a drink in the morning. Pop a Perkins just to count money, make me horny. Trigger finger itching so damn bad, don't alarm me. Can't take everybody from my past where I'm going. I pray I don't make the wrong shit when my phone ring. I'm searching for a say in the sky, got a nosebleed. They gon' try to tell you about my life, but they don't know me. Get my heart to every single person that's hold me. Yeah, I been feeling like somebody close gon' try to smoke me. Ready to hit everybody, better scream and close me. I ain't no little bun no more, but granny come and hold me. Talking to you in the sky, got me feeling nosy. Talking to my cut like I hope you don't let me OD. Where them niggas was when you was hurt, now bet on D. I ain't never give up on my brother, keep his head on. I'ma still be right there with you even if your bread gone. Principles and morals, that's some shit that they don't stand on. He'll sell his soul and take a check to get his man's gone. I know niggas robbing niggas blind when they miss gone. You ain't from the trenches, ain't gon' play this at your headphone. I've been clutching on this Glock, might have to send again. I've been out here every day chasing a dividend. Got me stuck off in the trench, breaking down bricks of fin. I get so damn high, I pour a drink in the morning. Pop a Percocet and count money, make me on it. Trigger finger itching so damn bad, don't alarm me. Can't take everybody from my past where I'm going.